Hello everybody, my name is Joe Guy, and welcome back to Civilization 6. Here we go! Whoa, no, I didn't actually want to do that. I want to have a look at my journal. Damn. Actually, whilst I do that, let's see if we can find some more short missions to send the guys on. So, yeah, okay, let's get the reports in first. Your worship, may this serve you as it has us. Ever the blades. So, didn't I let them keep them stuff? Didn't I give them? Huh. I thought I let them. Oh, never mind. I thought it was after them for knowledge instead, but never mind. Our shipment of resources from the Hitlands arrived. 3 onyx and 3 alfred. Very nice. And there should be one more. There it is. Commander, we conducted sweeps of the Storm Coast and determined where the Darkspawn are most concentrated. Our Ferelden-born soldiers are quite eager to see them driven back. So there should be a new one there, right? Well, I guess not, but whatever. Shadows over Denrim. I feel like we should have met. Seeing as you were camped in the western part of my country until someone wiped Haven off the map. My map. That was annoying. First I have one army in Ferelden by your leave, and then there are 2, but I digress. My point is that I'm King Alistair. Oh, I was reading that in a far more stern tone. I thought he was being pissy, but no, it's just King Alistair. Oh, cool. Yeah, but I digress. My point is that I'm King Alistair, ruler of Ferelden, and I've learned who is behind that second army. His cult of Tevinter followers is supposedly in the royal palace, somewhere, cackling, no doubt. See as... Interesting. Seeing as your Inquisition knows far more about them, I'm hopeful you could help us.
Abandoned when we arrived. Who named this place Skyhold?
Solus says it changed hands so many times, the original builders can't be traced. I read the House of Armitage once built a fortress in the vicinity 5 ages ago, but the records are lost.
When you're done, seeing as your Inquisition knows far more about them, I'm hopeful you could help us find these cultists and ask them all to leave. With pointy swords, I don't even want to know what they're up to. One archdemon per age is really all Ferelden can stomach, thank you very much. Not wrong. And Liliana knows them as well. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denner and quietly hunt down the Venatori spies. Send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everybody should see us doing it. Both of them make good points, so I'm leaning towards Liliana because she seems to... I don't know, she seems to have a good idea. Champions of the Just. Oh, yeah, freaking of course. Let's see, Hinterland resources available again? Oh, I guess I just send them away on that willy-nilly, fair enough. Fallowmire resources. Blood Lotus and Dawn Lotus are both found in the Fallowmire. The area is also known for Summerstone and Blue Vitriol. Now that the Inquisition has established a camp in the region, they can instruct the men to seek out these resources and send in anything they find to Skyhold. Elfruit, stones and metals, and a mix. That makes sense, but I'm not going to send them on that again because it's a bit too soon to be doing that. And this is a big one, right? This is a huge, wow, 24 hours, but that's not a problem for me. I play this game like once a week. Whoa, how long was the Memorial for Haven one was? It was like half an hour, right? Or thereabouts, or double that, something. Okay. A friend in Arcanist. According to Dorian, most Tevinter Magisters are not Venatori supporters. They will also not raise a finger to prevent the Venatori from wreaking havoc in the south. There are some, however, who see the cult for what it is and are trying to expose it. A magister contacting Arcanist by the name of Maveris Tilani is attempting to introduce a law in the Imperial Senate which could see Venatori activity sharply curtailed in Tevinter. Dorian suggests that quiet Inquisition support of Maveris would be beneficial and ultimately could draw support from other magisters fearful of what Corypheus represents. Tevinter's landmark secrets are weapons. Let us arm this magister against those who would oppose her vote. And I have contacts in Tevinter, though not many. Still, trading a few favors could help this magister a great deal. Leaning towards Liliana's one despite it taking longer. Investigate Hunter Fell. Based on the revelation, this looks like a likely one to send somebody on. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a Darkspawn believed to be the Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Navaran city of Hunter Fell. Pentagas. Oh, of course, yeah, Cassandra. A former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude, Duke Tithus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they're all rumoured to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 bells of Hunter Fell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Talvashoth. Known or suspected backgrounds range from respected Mortalitasi or dragon hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe one of the 5 bells of Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus. Okay. A bard's reputation precedes her, even if she wishes otherwise. I can uncover more about her. I have friends among the Templars, they might know about the supposed apostate. Dragon hunting is a noble sport usually. I should be able to find out about this hunter. That's interesting. So it's a narrowing down of suspects. Let's see. 5 bells. Include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even Talvashoth. Known dragon hunter, bard, smuggler, or apostate. So apostate, bard, smuggler. No, hunter, sorry. Dragon hunter. Interesting. Noble sport usually. I should be able to find out about this hunter. I feel like an apostate is the most likely culprit for one of the 5 bells. So let's get Cullen on that.
Inquisitor.
He can start working away. The Serpent of Navarra. Let's see, wow. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A timid mage by the name of Verilius has recently been noted in the company of King Markus, and rumours comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely hated. Excuse me. There's evidence to indicate Verilius is a member of the Venatori. Having the Navaran king under their sway would give the cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. Send an agent to eliminate the advisor as well as his supporters by any means necessary. You should tell King Markus what his advisor truly is, convince him to see the light. Leaning towards Liliana's, but hard to tell. Actually, I like the idea of capturing him, then we can question him. Let's see. Drop and grab, that's completed. The Grey Warden Treaties, how long is that? 30 minutes, 20 minutes? Building organization, yep. Soldiers, weapons, arm them, food to feed them. I have Grey Warden Treaties and those he's allowed to take what's needed. Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty tempting prospect as well, actually. Maybe we do that. Yes, let's send Josephine. It's a 20-minute one is the thing. But there's actually not much else here. There's Truth or Dare from Lake Celestine. And that's like an hour long. So let's get Josephine over here doing that for 20 minutes.
Let us begin.
Go. And we can always, take a wee break. And oh, I didn't see that one up here. The Order of the Templars has received a request from Perendale to remove a group of mages who have locked themselves in their former circle tower. Oh yes, I remember this one. Let's see. The populace fears what the mages may plan for the city. We do not know the condition of the mages within. For the safety of all involved, must address the situation for attention drive further. If we are to honour the faith the Herald placed in our order, we must fulfil our sacred duties. I respectfully request that the representatives of the order be given leave to handle the situation. Let's see. We can spare some Templars for this. If those in the order wish to live up to their ideals, let them. The goodwill garnered through this action could reflect well on the Inquisition if we let the right people hear it. We agreed the Templars to be an ally, so despite it being perfect to send Liliana on that and then, just let that clock run out before we choose the next thing. Unfortunately, Liliana's my least favorite option for that. So instead, let's get her gathering herbs in the in over here, because I don't think there's anything else.
What we have.
15 minutes, and then we'll get them on something big. Yeah, we can't really see anything, but let's have a think about what we want. Something big. An ally from Starkhaven. Strike a bargain with merchant princes. This did indeed seem important. I think we're going to send Josephine on that when the time comes. Albrecht harassing messengers. I don't know what to do about that one, so I wanna mull it over. The weapon of Tear to Brightaxe. Long-time scholar. I find the information you uncovered about Tear to Brightaxe fascinating. Many believe the Avar sophisticated. Yep. Tear pulled her tribe away. She's a hard life in the mountains. So it's an axe. It's just a straight up axe. So we can maybe send Cullen to do that a little bit later. And there's the memorial for Haven. Josephine on that. And there's Dorian's request. I wish I could remember like what the options were. And until I remember what the options were, I won't be able to do anything. So let's back out. So back out for a second. Lovely. So, this Griffin mail thing. Rogue only, huh? Sarah? It's 123 is significantly better than what you're rocking right now, and I think Varric's got one better. The only other person I would really consider that for is Cole, I guess. Cole with his 97. Oh, it's 97 as well. What about Varric? What's he got? 95. He's actually got the worst one. Alright, well, let's wait for the pictures to pop up and we'll go entirely based on looks, shall we? Doesn't suit Varric fucking tall. So all my rogues are kind of off the wall anyway, so... Wow. And then there's Cole in his hat. It's pretty cool. It is very, very cool. So I actually honestly think that, despite everything, I think it looks coolest on Varric. Griffin mail. Huh. Very nice. Range defense, strength, and willpower. So we need somebody with strength. So actually maybe Cole as like the only melee fighter is actually a better call for this. Yeah, we'll give it to him. He's already wearing the free. He's already wearing a little bit of that stuff, so let's give that to him. And there's Dorian, and he's not really wearing anything good at the moment. You're not wearing Marcus's coat. What are you wearing? You're not wearing anything. God, we really got to fix that. Hang on. I'm not wearing anything. Put it on. Has this been why I've been naked all this time? No, I'm still not like that, but I don't know how that came off. Maybe it's because, yeah, I guess it was just after I just assumed I had it on. The UI in this doesn't speak to me. I'm not going to say it's the UI's fault, although I do in general think that the UI in this game is not brilliant. Let's see, is this a better Warden helmet? No. Cassandra, is this Warden helmet better for you? Certainly is. There you go. Lovely. And what else did I want to do? Oh yes, more reading. Let's see. Keeping the Darkspawn down. I don't know where that came from. We have a lot of this stuff here. It's a long list, and we need to make sure that we read it. So let's do it. Inquisitor, here lies the Abyss. Varric has a friend named Hawk who fought Corypheus once before and now fears the Grey Warden. Hawk has a warden contact who may be able to say more. Go to the war table to find the warden. Well, we know we're not going to do that. We're not going to stop the assassination. We're not going to do anything like that. The inner circle. Here we go. Memories of the grey, seeing red, favors first encounter are all unchanged. Orzammar is requesting... One second. Excuse me. Man's got a drink. Orzammar is requesting the Inquisition's urgent assistance. Go to the war table to learn why. Alright. Stormcoast Fissure at the war table. Emerald Greys, a wisdom known as Fairbanks, coming to the Inquisition, offering what he calls information of value in exchange for aid in fighting the Freemen of the Dales. Well, actually, you know what? We read this stuff already, so let's just expand everything. And have a look at what has other quests aside from just go there. Yeah, it's got a high level. Lack of information. Oh, Exalted Plains. After both Gaspar's and Celine's troops retreated to their respective camps. Rumblings of desertion. Well, after that, only silence. Yeah, okay. So I did that already. Travel to the Fallow Mire. Inquisition soldiers are missing in the Uncharted soldiers. Well, do you know what? That makes a pretty strong case because we need all the soldiers that we can get. There's the Forbidden Oasis here, obviously. We don't have any more shards since doing that before, but it's probably going to be time to explore a new area. Yeah. The Frostbite Basin, the Jaws of Hakon. That one I think is the one which is like recommended level 20. In the Hinterlands, we got all this stuff here. Have I not done that? Did I not do... I forgot to do that. That's dumb. Alright, we'll nip and do that. I'm not going to spend much more time in Hinterlands for now because, you know, people seem tired of it. And I've been there a lot before. And we got all these new areas to explore. Let's see. By the way, something I never really formally mentioned is that a while ago I had an episode called Templars in Red, and it was an actual Templar outpost right next to a big dot of red lyrium. I guess I should have clocked at the time that was peculiar they were to set up around that. And I maybe could have deconstructed a little bit more of what was actually happening just from that fact alone. But I just kind of brushed it off. Just, oh, the Templars set up here. That's weird. It must be... I didn't even think about it. I have no excuse. I didn't think about it. So yeah, all this stuff. Wow, the Hinterlands. Jeez. Hissing Wastes, stretch of sandy desert north of the western approach. A lonely place where the wildlife is hungry and hostile. Among the hungriest and most hostile are the dragons that make their nests here. The rare person wandering into the waste is either hunting prize beasts or hoping to uncover evidence of a long vanquished civilization in the dunes. Okay. Interesting. That is interesting. Is that where the Corypheus lads are as well? Yeah, it is. Interesting. It's very expensive though. And Skyhold, rune crafting. Craft room in the Undercroft. Yeah, I do need to go see that person. And as for the Storm Coast, we got all this stuff here and the Western Approach. The desolate Badlands known as the Western Approach are as massive as they are barren, bordered to the west by steeps and crawling with monsters. The Approach is a place from which few explorers return and most avoid. The Grey Warden Fortress Adamant sits on the edge of a great chasm on the Western Approach's southern reaches, one of the few remaining signs that the greatest battles of the Second Blight were fought here. Interesting. An unusually high number of travellers have been reported moving into the Western Approach, a blighted region in Western Orlais, all but devoid of life. Yeah, that is interesting. That might have something to do with the missing wardens, because there's an old warden camp there. Especially if they're staying, that's regardless of whether they're actually... Oh yeah, surprising number of darkspawn are surfacing on the storm coast up to the Inquisition put them down. Nice, okay, cool. Well, let's set that inactive. We don't have an active quest right now. Okay, so immediately that piques my interest. We'll consider that in just a second. Let's go to the Undercroft and see about this rune crafter that we got. They would have arrived by now, right? That makes it. Got doors much. That would make sense. Where's me fucking throne? Damn it, they moved my throne away for cleaning. Oh yes, this ever so slightly annoyingly long loading screen. It's one room and they're like, yeah, loading, which is actually fine. Like, Inquisition, I think, is, it's a game which prizes itself. Oh, hello? I'll just finish that point in a second.
Inquisitor?
Hi.
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
What might... Ooh. No short of spooky. I don't know what that thing is. Rather not think about it, honestly.
Hello there.
Oh, hi. Wait! I recognize you. I think.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Yeah, I recognize you from Dragon Age Origins.
You're the magical advisor.
You're him, the Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
A question about that. Every now and then my guy looks at his hand, and sometimes like the green flash just happens, but is there actually meant to be a mark there? Because I don't see it. I've never seen it in cutscenes. It just looks like a hand. Welcome.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harrod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Huh? Really? Okay. So, yes, remember her from Origins. Nathan encouraged her to go to the Circle to study magic there. She always was really interested in magic, despite but never being able to be a mage because she's a dwarf. Nathan put in a word with the enchanter and got her to come over. So this is the payoff for that. I reckon how that would have worked maybe is on the war table. If you hadn't done that in the past, you would have still been able to get the Arcanist, but it probably would have cost you a little bit more. Would have cost you time or resources or something like that. But this is our payoff for that. So where do you study, huh? As if we
Where
don't
does
know.
a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Yeah.
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had help, though. A Grey Warden, and I am forever grateful. With that sanction, I visited a half-dozen circles. The wonders I've seen. And with an objective eye, I can spot where they overlap. That's a surprise for every teacher. It's a grand tradition, and it works so well with new thinking.
Interesting.
You seemed impressed by the anchor. What does it look like to you?
I heard what everyone says what you heard Coryphia say. That's a long chain of who said what's. To me, it says key. But keys do a lot of things. Open, lock, switch. Some open one thing, some open everything. It sounds like Coryphius made it to open, but it looks like you can use it to close. It may be that simple. It sure is pretty. Wish I could see through it.
Huh. See through it. Interesting. You're one of these other characters which sort of talks in jargon that I don't quite understand.
You mentioned a Grey Warden who helped you start your studies.
Not any Grey Warden. The Grey Warden. The hero of Ferelden is a hero in Orzammar, too. It's incredible that someone like the hero of Ferelden would stop to help the little people. Literally.
He did that debatably too much. He must have learned a lot.
Your years of study have paid off.
Oh yes, the mages said I brought a valuable perspective. I've even presented my work to the College of Enchanters. I wanted an exchange. The Surface could learn about lyrium smithing, and Orzammar would gain knowledge of magic. But now there's no college. And so far as the Shaper is concerned, I'm castless.
Right.
So you're getting my best work, Inquisitor. Let's make some great stuff.
You're legendary.
The Warden affected you in a special way.
Talk to anyone, they'll say the same. It was a dark time. There was one light. He saved us. He saved me.
You gave up so much, left your home. Was it really that amazing?
Yes. I left my home and my family, but I just knew I could be more than a smith. I wish my people weren't stuck in the past, and I regret that my father couldn't imagine another life for me. But I don't regret what I did.
I'm glad you're happy. I'm very glad you're happy, in fact, because there was definitely that worry that that maybe the path for you was that you should have forgotten about magic. As it turns out, like, listening to you now, I doubt you could have, so I'm sure this was the right thing. But it was that worry that you want to study magic. You implied that you wanted to be a mage, even though you knew that you couldn't. Being that close to something that you want so bad but could never have could have been dangerous. It could have ruined you. So I'm glad it worked out.
All right, rein it in. You have work to do.
Right, sorry. I get carried away when I think of it. Ready when you need me.
Okay, guys, we will have a look about runecrafting and shit in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. Maybe we'll talk with Dag no more. I haven't said it yet.